Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much.
Good morning. It's early morning
Good
for
mo-
both of us.
Good morning. You said it'd be 10 a.m. my time. I woke up at 9 and then it was actually at 12
Oh,
a.m.
did I do the math wrong?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, it's right now it's 5:15 a.m. for me.
When do you usually wake up?
Usually wake up, I'd say probably around 7 to 8 o'clock a.m.
Oh, so this is early for you.
Yeah, I'm half the time this is around the time I'm actually going to sleep.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually stay up like half the night and then go to bed and then wake up early because all the kids are awake and they want to wake me up. But
That is no much sleep.
yeah, yeah, I need a lot more sleep. But I've got so many things I'm working on. So when it's quiet in the house, that's when I like to do the things I'm working on, and that's usually when everybody is sleeping.
That's fair.
Yeah. But go ahead and let everybody know who you are.
I am ShyBrb. I post YouTube videos. I do a lot of giveaways, and there's not that much to say. Just
There's
just another influencer.
another influencer. Um, you've been a partner since PSX days.
Um, kind of, kind of.
Because I remember seeing your sign on a pet. It was like probably one of the first signs that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so how long has it been since you've gained a partner role?
So since I think it's March 2024, but
Hmm.
that was because I was unpartnered before, and that's when I regained it. So when I gained partner for the first time, it was during the I don't know if you were there for it. It was the my restaurant event when they had a you could obtain a huge pet from playing my restaurant for a little bit.
Really, that was when you first got your partner?
Yep.
Wow. So that's a good time after I started playing. Yeah, I was actually expecting like way before I became a Pet Sim player.
When did you become a Petsim player?
It was when the neon egg was dropped in
Yeah, that's a while
PSX.
ago.
Yeah. So when the neon egg was around, the neon agonies, the what is it, Griffin? Yeah, neon Griffin, neon cat, all that. That's when I started playing. I actually started playing because my son was scammed, and
Oh,
so one of our viewers, longtime viewers, our Garrity and his son Green Lollipop, they gave all of our kids each a huge hell rock as a gift. And so my son, being very trusting and everything, he goes and trades one of his quotes friends his huge hell rock, and then the kid gives him a few exclusives in return, but it was like nowhere near in value. And I'm like, dude, that was a gift. So
yeah.
I hopped on and I learned how to play the game, and I ended up getting his huge hell rock back within 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's the beginning of my pet sim journey that has not ended at all. that that
Damn.
that huge hell rock has cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
A huge hell or how?
Well, I started playing because he got scammed of a huge hell rock, and I haven't stopped playing since. So I've dumped a lot of
Oh,
money into this game.
oh.
Yeah, so
I thought you meant getting that huge hello costed you a lot.
oh no, no, no. That huge hell rock has cost me a lot. But yeah, I've been addicted to this game ever since, and I do remember seeing your sign back then, and I'm like, I didn't even know what signs really were around that time, and I didn't even know
Yeah,
any content creators.
they were quite new back then, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I remember my friend Ultimox, he got partner,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I was just trying my best to get partner, and like a month or two after partners got signatures, I got partner.
Oh,
But that
okay.
was from Coilist. Like I
Mm-hmm.
randomly joined this game. He said, join the big games group, and I did it. Then he said rejoin, and boom, I had partner.
That's
Very
awesome.
unexpected.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, how did your journey begin? Like with YouTube, Roblox, Pet Sim?
Oh, with Roblox, um, very, very long story, but I'll shorten it down. So, like in 2016, I started playing because I saw a bunch of Roblox ads,
Mm-hmm.
and Minecraft was expensive and nobody was gonna buy that for me. So it was the closest alternative. I was playing every single Minecraft alternative, but just Roblox was the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing for quite a bit. I was playing like Lumber Tycoon and some other games, and then eventually that Roblox account it got hacked from me because I was like 10 years old, and some guy was like, "Hey, do you want Builders Club?" Which was basically the Roblox Premium back then, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Yeah," and then he just took the password and then stole the account, and
Oh
then
no.
I made the account I have now, which I still have, and started to play games like Bed Wars, but then that game died. So then I started playing Pet Sim X, and well, obviously I played Pet Sim games before Pet Sim X, but Pet Sim X was very fun. Like I'd say it's the most fun game out of all four games
Mm-hmm.
there are, because just the originality of the updates
Yeah.
was something that wasn't on Roblox before.
And I just recorded with Woozlo yesterday, and we both agree on that as well. Pet Sim X is definitely more fun, even though this game offers so much more than PSX. PSX is just a different game.
Yeah, a lot of people stopped playing Pet Simulator when Pet Sim 99 came out because it was just too complex.
Hmm.
I have like so many friends that just stopped playing it because they didn't know where to start and what to do.
Yeah.
There's like an insane amount of stuff they had to like learn. They were like, nah, I'll just quit playing.
Yeah, and I've put out polls on Twitter before asking, would you rather continue playing PS99 or if you could just transfer everything back to PSX and they start updating that instead, which would you prefer? And PSX is always the winner.
Yeah, it's because a lot of people actually enjoyed that game.
Yeah. And
And like Pet Simulator 99 is just a AFK game. Like in
hmm
Pet Sim X, you actually had to like break the breakables, but now you just turn on auto farm and
hmm
auto hatch, and yeah, it's just a AFK game. While
yeah.
in Pet Sim X, you could do stuff.
Yeah, and also PSX, it was more community driven. A lot of a lot of stuff you did in there was involving friends. Like you, if you wanted to break a chest, you would need your friends with you. Or you're just gonna
Exactly.
sit there all day long just to break one chest.
That
And
was me. I was just sitting there all day trying to break a damn chest.
and then in this game, every time they put out one of those big chests, you're breaking it in like 30 seconds and then waiting 5 minutes for it to spawn.
Yep,
Yeah, you spend more time waiting for it to spawn than you do breaking it.
literally.
So that was the great thing about PSX. It was you'd be breaking chests with friends, talking, having fun, And in this game, you spend most of the time alone.
Yep.
And-
It's kind of like uh it's kind of like Souls RNG. You just leave your PC AFK and expect results.
yeah, in a way, you could think that PS99 is an RNG game.
Literally. It kind of is because of the eggs
Yeah,
and all of the other stuff. People are just hoping to get a huge pin.
yeah, I have actually never thought of it that way. Like, Pets Go came out, and that was more in your face. Yeah, this is RNG. And then this game is just like, it's RNG, but with a few more things to do.
Yep.
But PSX definitely, if they were to ever start updating that game again, I think I think a lot of players will come back to it.
Yep. I would literally leave every single pet I have on Pet Simulator 99 if PetSimX just got updates. I don't know
Hmm.
why they decided to make a new game. They saw it was dying, but it was dying because there was no updates.
Yeah, and that
Like the player counts on PetSimX were insane compared to 99.
yeah, and it was it was really, I don't know how to say this. PS99 was a game they started working behind the scenes. Nobody knew about it. And PSX was doing really well. I don't know about on their end because, with developers, they do have to pay for certain things, and the game has to be profitable for them to continue that game. And they
Yep.
probably witnessed like a few updates probably wasn't doing as well as previous, so they're like, all right, we got to start making a new game. And I think with just more quality updates like they were doing, like that last update, the Yeta pet, that
Yeah, it was
was
just
that was insane. That was a great update.
it was.
Like the mechanics, everything, it was awesome. They did get a little bit of hate because of Yeet a Friend, and
But still, it's like not the exact same thing. A
yeah,
little bit different.
yeah, it was different and it was a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
players loved it.
But no, they decided to make Pet Simulator 99 and they used to do unoriginal events. I like how the events are doing now. They're actually being a little bit more original.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it was the same color war every single event. Like good versus evil, color war, and all of the other ones. That they were the exact same concept, just a different map.
Yeah.
Now there's like actual stuff you can do.
Now with this game, I think we have too many events. With PSX, we didn't have as many events. We would have
Yeah.
more like game updates than we would have events.
Yep. But when there were events, oh, it was
Yeah.
probably the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. In PSX, I feel like I was way more excited for an event than I am in PS99.
Yeah, that's partially because there used to be leaks for BetSMX, like the Twitter accounts that leaked updates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And people used to get excited, but now in 99 you don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I did see leaks, we still see them every once in a while, usually like a day or two before the update.
Yep.
But they're not like openly posted on Twitter anymore. They're just being shared from friends and all that. Like
Yep.
there's a person in our clan, he'll always be posting leaks, and he'll be like, "Oh, look, this is what's probably coming out in either Pets Go or Pets PS99. We don't know which one."
Yeah, it's
And
kind of confusing. You wouldn't know what's dropping where.
yeah, so the leaks always, it's kind of like a trailer for a game. I think leaks are
Literally.
good for a game. So it gets people hyped up for the update and get ready for the update.
Yep.
And they started leaking it themselves, but it seems like they started slacking on that a little bit.
Yeah, they literally just post a picture of a cannon yeeting you, and they expect that to gain traction. Like the most obscure leaks ever. Some people wouldn't even consider them leaks. Hold on. Literally, just where was it? They had just a cannon.
Hmm.
That's all.
And everybody
That
thought it was
was.
Yeet a Pet.
Yep.
And I really thought it was Yeet a Pet. I'm like, ooh, they brought Yeet a Pet back. That's awesome. And then it's just a bunch of
It's just
cannons
the
shooting
tycoon.
breakables. It's different. Definitely not what I expected though.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what to expect with these updates.
Yeah. But
We're getting an update today, and I have absolutely no clue what it's going to be about. Probably Valentine's.
I already know what the update is because I do the testing now, but I can't say
Oh,
anything. But
you do testing.
yeah. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
the
that's American only.
now Australia, they just put out the applications for Australians.
Yep. Hopefully they do some for Europe
Hmm.
so I can get involved because I still see bugs and I need to like call them out in partner chat all the time.
Yeah, the thing is with American only is that we're all on American time zones, and
Yep.
sometimes we will get a testing drop early in the morning when everybody is sleeping, so only like 4 people might be awake and able to test. So allowing people in different time zones would be huge for testing because then the game could be getting tested at all times.
I have a question. How does being a tester affect your partner role? Because like, aren't you supposed to get like a big games tester role, but you
Um,
already have partner?
so for all the partners that are testers, we have to put it on an alt account.
Ah,
So my alt account is a tester while my main account remains the partner.
uh-huh. I was like a little confused about that because I saw Rinwalks wanted to be a tester, but I was like, isn't he a partner? How's that gonna work?
Yeah, that was one of my worries because I was like, are they going to take my partner away if I'm a tester? Or is it going to show up next to my name, tester, partner? So I,
But nah,
before we even started testing the pet games, I went in the chat and I asked, how is this going to affect partnership and all that? So then they figured it out. They're like, all right, just all partners have to come in with alt accounts.
that's fair.
Yeah, and it makes sense, and that's pretty much what I assumed what would happen, because Arwen Wax, he actually messaged me and he's like, "Hey, do you think we might lose partner because we're becoming testers?" I'm like, "No, they'll probably just put it on an alt account."
See, such a simple thing, but like you wouldn't think about it.
Yeah, and it's because of Roblox, not because of them. Because Roblox, when you join a group, you're only allowed to have one role.
Yep.
So they should definitely add the ability to have multiple roles in a Roblox group.
Roblox groups have been untouched for ages.
It seems like a lot of features that are not in game are just outdated with Roblox.
Yep.
There's a lot they
All
could work on.
all they did with groups was just rename them to communities. Like first they renamed games to experiences, now groups to communities. What
what
what's next?
what were they before experiences?
They were just games.
They should have just left it at that.
Yep. They replaced catalog with marketplace.
Hmm.
They're just using fancier words now.
Yeah, and they're trying to be original thing. When I started playing Roblox, it was back in 2020. We were all trapped in the house, couldn't go anywhere, and
Yep.
so I wanted to do more with the kids, and we all started playing Roblox. And I never thought I would get hooked to Roblox. Because at the time, I'm 33 now, so 5 years ago, 28 years old. I'm 28 years old. Playing Roblox, it seems like it's unheard of, and I felt
Uh,
like I was the only old man on the game.
yeah, there's quite a bit of old people in quotation marks that play Roblox. Like, I mean, Nixie has a kid that is as old as I am.
Really,
That is literally
I, I,
like
ne-
I'm
I never
I'm
asked her how old her kids
18.
were.
I'm 18, and I remember like when I first talked to her, she said, "I understand you're still a kid. You're as old as mine." And I was like,
Mhm.
"What?" I didn't even know Nixie had kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my oldest are 11, and I got six of them.
God damn. Six. How was it like looking after six whole kids?
um, a lot of people think it's really hard, but it's actually not as hard as people would think. So,
Like it sounds hard.
like, you know, in movies and shows where the oldest is always like the one that the younger ones look up to and all that.
Yep.
So the oldest will help us with the kids. She's very responsible. It's Ariana. She's very responsible. She does a lot to help us around the house. And then there's Jordan. He's not as responsible. He'd rather be playing Fortnite all day long. But he also helps us, with the baby. He helps us whenever we need anything. So it's like the older ones help us with the younger ones. So it makes it a lot easier on us. Like if I'm going
Yeah.
to record a video or record a podcast and my wife needs help with the baby, my oldest will be there to help her while I'm recording. So
That's
when you only have like two kids, it's actually two or three kids, it's actually kind of a little harder than having six
how
kids.
how come?
Because when you have just three kids and none of them are, if they're all around the same age, you don't have like the older one to take care of the younger one. So you have to take care of all three of them.
Yeah. But that problem goes away when they get older. They get like more mature and you don't have to like always monitor them 24/7.
If you're lucky. If you raise them right, they will.
Yeah.
I know when I was a kid, I uh I actually talked to my mother about this the other day. I would give her heart attacks all the time. I
Oh,
I I didn't really need anybody to take care of me. Ever since I was like 3 years old, I always figured out my own path. And when I was like 3 years old, I would just leave the house. I,
oh,
I'll go on adventures. I was like
that
Tommy
is
Pickles from Rugrats, just going on adventures.
that
And
is crazy.
my mom would look for me and then not find me until like nighttime when I'm like, all right, it's getting dark, time to go home. And those one time that was actually kind of scary now that I think about it now. I got in trouble for something really stupid. And I packed up a bunch of Capri Suns and my favorite toy in a backpack, and I got my big wheel, and I just started riding down the sidewalk. I'm running away. I'm never coming home again. And I was probably like 4 years old. And then this pickup truck pulls over. The driver comes over to me. He's like, where do you live? I'm like, over there. I was probably like not even 100 feet from my house. And so he tells his son to drive the truck. He walks back with me back to the house, knocks on the door, and is like, "Your kid was over by the road." She's like, "Oh my god!" So that it could have been a lot worse of
It could
who
have.
pulled over. Like I probably wouldn't be here right now, but I'm thankful for that person.
Yeah, not all people are evil.
Yeah,
That's very good.
yeah, and that's what a lot of people got to realize today, that not everybody around is evil. But back to the Roblox topics.
We got a little bit off topic.
Yeah. So
This w- this went from Roblox to
Roblox to some real life memories.
yeah,
Well, a lot of people enjoy getting off topic like that.
yeah.
As long as we do find our way back on topic, people do
Obviously.
they do enjoy those little off topic conversations. But
Yeah.
so on Roblox, when you do make your content, is Pet Sim the only game you enjoy or you make content on, or do you have any other games that you play?
I only honestly I only play Pet Simulator. There isn't much like games to play that are fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like like Pet Simulator has quality, and then I join like a game like Toilet Tower Defense. And it is just the most awful game ever.
Really? You don't
Yeah,
like it?
I don't like it. I used to be friends with the owner of it. And he used to be friends with another guy that also worked on the game,
Mm-hmm.
which turned out to be a pedophile.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in Roblox. So the game used to be like horribly animated. The whole map used to be not good, and like compared to Pet Sim, there's actually like professionals making the game, making the maps. Like I actually pay attention to the maps, unlike most people who just go straight past everything and don't even bat an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just feels different.
Yeah. So with
Oh,
Telanthric, I know he used to be a Pet Sim partner,
yup.
and I don't know the full story of why he's no longer a Pet
Oh,
Sim
I
partner.
can like partially tell you it because not even he knows. So basically he was just don't mind me pouring up water.
It's all good.
Uh so he basically was trading in Petsim and he got mad and called some kid a slur in Roblox chat
Mm-hmm.
and he thinks that's the reason. It might be. So then he just quit making Petsim content, made Toilet Tower Defense, and like got 10 times bigger,
Mm-hmm.
which honestly was a good move on his end.
Yeah.
I remember I used to be really good friends with him until he became multi-billionaire and then just unfriended me.
That's sad. Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends. She has a philanthropic signed pet.
Signature?
Yeah. And she was like, this is a old YouTuber from PSX days, and he doesn't have a lot of signed pets in the game, I don't think. How much do you think I
Ouch.
could get for this? So I started asking around, and a lot of people were saying it would be worth less than rap because everybody hates him.
That is actually crazy. Nah, but he actually did used to sign a lot back then. Oh,
Hmm.
so did I. I literally okay. So in Petsim X, I'm pretty sure like after the Diamond Mine update, gems were like useless. Like everyone had billions of gems.
Hmm.
So I signed anyone's pet that could give me 1 billion gems, which wasn't much back then, but it signed like thousands of people's pets. And that's
Yeah.
how I got my first ever Titanics.
Hmm.
I just like a Titanic back then was like 4, 5 trillion. So I just
Yeah.
signed 5,000 pets and boom, there's a Titanic.
Yeah. The you over there, you had unlimited signs as well. You could sign
Yup.
everybody's pet. I actually think what they did with PS99 with signing is actually a good move
Yeah.
because it limits the selling of signs.
I barely even see any signs in Trading Plaza. Like, most partners just forget they even have signatures.
Actually, now that you say that, I never see pets for sale with signs.
Yep. I remember like in total I've probably seen like three whole pets that have been signed in a Trading Plaza.
Yeah, you're right about that. I haven't even realized that a lot of the pets that I see are not signed.
That's how much they limited the signatures. But now we get like 100 a month, which is actually way better.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
How
I
much
got
did we used to
almost,
get? Like
it was
25?
25. Yeah, 25. I think I have
Yeah.
like almost 300 pens right now.
Okay. Have you ever hatched a Titanic from partner eggs?
Yes, the day I got partner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've
Um,
never hatched a Titanic.
really?
Yep. Dude, every single update, I just open the eggs, nothing. Oh, this is very usual.
Oh, my wife, she also has partner, and she has not hatched any Titanics from the partner eggs either.
Hmm.
And
What
especially
were,
now when the Titanic chances are higher.
yeah, they made it like higher,
Yeah, it's
and
like
I still didn't get anything.
two
I'm
times
pretty sure
easier.
they like stopped doing the two times easier thing. That was only for the Angelus, because 2,000 of those exist right now.
Hmm.
What was your kid's reaction to getting partner?
The kids were very excited, and they all assumed they were all going to get partner because that's what I thought would happen. But then after thinking about it, I'm like, I got a lot of kids, so
Yeah,
so I don't know if they all get
six
it.
kids, six new partners. Hey,
Yeah,
that'd
so
be
I actually talked to Nixie, and I'm like, I understand I got a lot of kids, but the are the kids gonna get partner as well? She was like, yeah, no, you got way too many kids for us to give you all partner. She was like, I could probably do one or two, but um, yeah, not all of them. So I actually talked to her, and I'm like, well, the kids don't play this game as much, and my wife, she plays, she's way more into this game than I am. And
man.
so my wife, I was like, my wife, she should get the partner because she is involved in helping me with the videos and all that. So she is technically, you know, content creator because she does all the shorts for us for YouTube.
Yep.
But so my wife got it one day and I surprised her with it. I didn't tell her that I was working on that, and she was very happy with that. But the kids themselves, I actually talked to them about it before getting it for my wife. I was like, listen, they told me that I could only pick two kids, and I don't want to be like, all right, my favorite two kids, you get it. The rest of you, haha. So I didn't want any of them to feel bad, so I made them all feel bad.
That's better than making some of them feel bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the whole picking favorites thing.
Yeah, that's a very good decision.
Yeah. So you said you had partner, lost partner, then got it back. What
Yep.
happened? What happened?
Um, okay, so let me refresh my memory. So I was doing a 24-hour signing stream, and then 4 hours in, me and my friends started to like discuss some hot topics like about I want to word this very vaguely, moderation being a little bit corrupt.
Hmm.
And then a certain person came into the stream, thought I was talking about them. I had no clue they even existed, and then I got banned from the Discord server. And then I made my friend make a ticket to appeal for me, and then that ended up me being a little bit mad, and then I got unpartnered on stream.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
but then like almost a year later, I got it back.
hmm so you didn't really do anything that broke rules.
Not really. I mean, like, I asked, and Nixie said childish behavior, which is crazy. There was also like an exploiter that was like flying around me and just spamming some not so good stuff, and that's probably like what fueled me like acting like a not so good person that stream.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of quite a few partners that have lost partnership and then gained them back. I believe
yeah.
the most.
I remember when Sizzles got their partner back, then I asked if I could get my partner back, and then they were like, sure. But we know what happened to Sizzles now.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's,
a hot topic.
yeah. I'm 100% down to discuss that. Like, none of us really be crashing out for no reason.
Yeah, if you want to discuss it, go ahead. Let me know what you think about it.
Um, so I was so confused on why in the first place they decided to like start ranting about Twitter, calling every single person a PDF file. Like, very unprofessional behavior, considering, like, I'm pretty sure Nonis said that they're a Google employee. That
hmm
is not how Google employees are, like, supposed to be. They're supposed to be a little bit more professional.
hmm
Ranting on Twitter is not, like, something you should do, especially when you got unpartnered for doing it once and got it back.
hmm
Like it's just gonna be the same cycle repeated, and doing it on your kid's account, like tweeting that type of stuff on your kid's account, that that ain't it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I I I like what they did with the Sizzles Jelly Fund though,
hmm
like helping kids that got scammed.
Yeah, until you find out, months later how it was actually funded, then you're like, I don't know.
How was it funded?
So, Nonus had put out a statement where Big Games had given him extra, like, admin type commands where he would be able to ban and unban people. So
Oh,
he would find scammers that had a lot of wealth, a bunch of Titanics, and he would find those scammers and be like, "Listen, if you give me set amount of Titanics for the Jelly Fund, I will unban your account." So the Jelly Fund was, from what I've heard, I think like 90% funded by unbanning scammers and letting scammers back into their accounts and back into the game. So it's kind of like
they were just blackmailing them.
yeah, not really blackmail, but it was like the best way to think of it is thinking about somebody that's in prison.
Yeah.
Listen, we will let you out of prison if you do this for a victim of the same crime that you are in prison for. Okay, so you help the person that is a victim. Now you're out of jail, and now you could victimize other people. So that when I found out about that, I'm like, was the Jelly Fund? It was helpful for the people that benefited from it, the people who were scammed, and they ended up getting probably not the exact Titanic they lost or exact pets they lost, but they did end up getting something in return, and it did make a
Yeah.
lot of people happy.
It
So,
helped out quite a few of my friends that got scammed at the time.
hmm yeah, it was,
Honestly, good idea, but like the whole way of actually doing funding it, that ain't it.
yeah,
And like even funding it without doing that is still extremely hard because how are you gonna get that many Titanics? That is gonna cost you a lot.
Yeah, and from what I've heard from Nonus himself was that they weren't getting a lot of donations.
Yeah.
So that doing that was pretty much the only way to keep that jelly fund alive. And you know, I understand, but also I'm like, you're letting scammers back into their accounts when they got banned.
Yep. It's kind of immoral.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. There's more bad being done than good because the scammer's just gonna scam more people anyway.
yeah, because they're like, okay, now I could get unbanned for this. So let's go back to scamming, scam as many people as I can, get these Titanics out and out of our accounts. That way, if I do get banned, I get banned with just a few things instead of all of it. And then I'll just talk to Nonus and get unbanned, give them half of what I have, and go back to it.
Literally.
So it kind of was counterproductive, in my opinion, even though it did make a lot of people happy. So that's the good that came out of it. The bad is that the scammers were back into their accounts.
Every right has a wrong,
Yep.
as some may say.
Yeah. So did you have any personal experiences with him?
Oh, quite a bit. There wouldn't be Nonus, like Sizzle's Jelly Queen wouldn't be a thing without me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how it started. So I had this friend I found from a Discord server. I got them like complete stranger, by the way. Now they're known as Aura, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
Aura BRB.
Yes, I know.
That's So I just found them on my friend's Discord server. We started chatting, and then later on, she found this YouTuber with 20 subscribers called Sizzle's Jelly Queen,
Mm-hmm.
and she reached out, said I can help you with editing your videos, and then they started working together, and then the channel kind of just grew from there. So like if it wasn't for me finding Aura and then Aura finding Sizzles, I wouldn't know. I don't think they would be where they are right now. But
Mm-hmm.
right now they're kind of like nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they changed it to like Sizzle's Jelly Family or something where it's not even.
Yeah, they have like 20 delegates, and I'm one of them. I don't know why. Like I can just go ahead and tweet anything I want.
Are
Yeah.
you are you still cool with Nonus and Aura and all them?
I'm cool with Aura. I don't know about Nonus. He's a scary little guy. He he he's like um I, I wouldn't want to offend them, but like shady person, to
Mm-hmm.
say the least. I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of things that they've done.
I would say he's very easy to trigger.
Yup. Like
Very
I
easy.
don't understand why every time somebody mentioned, "Hey, can you like do you have any evidence of sizzles actually existing?" They just start calling them a pet.
Mm-hmm.
That was like something weird. I don't know. I don't
Yep.
really want to get into that.
When I first started talking to him, um I thought the voice was real. I wasn't very experienced with knowing AI voices and all that.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to do a video with Sizzles and make some content with them. And then one day I'm just listening and I'm like, that sounds like AI. That doesn't even sound like a little girl. So I asked him one day, he's like, yeah, that's AI. I don't want my daughter's voice on the internet. And I'm like, dude, you should definitely put her voice in the videos, in the streams, and have her, you know, do all the talking. And he was really against that idea. and I left it alone, and then I pushed it again, like, should definitely do it. No, I don't want to do it. And then one day I'm like, won't you just start your own channel? And he was like, I'm not interested in YouTube. So, like,
It seems like the Sizzles channel ain't even run by Sizzles. It could have
Mhm.
just been like maybe at the start it was Sizzles and then Nona started taking over, but I don't know.
Then there was a whole thing of people online saying if she's real or not. And, at the end of the day, like, I don't have to prove my kids are real.
Yeah.
I don't, if somebody on the internet thinks my kids are fake, and it's actually happened once before. Someone said my kids were fake, and I just completely ignored them. They posted on my post like 3 times on Twitter, and I'm just like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
So I just
That's
ignore them.
that is a way better reaction than just calling everyone a pedophile
Yeah.
like Nona's did.
Yeah, the way I handle situations where people come at me for certain things is, and I've actually suggested this to him, is respond to negativity with positivity, because when you respond to negativity with positivity, they don't know what to do.
Yep. That's factual.
Yeah. And sometimes when people attack me, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Listen, it seems like you're in a bad mood or something. What's your username? I'm going to send you a huge. Like, this person literally just called me a bunch of names and said a bunch of bad things about me, but I'm over here being nice and I'm offering a free huge to them. Only one person sent me the username and I sent him a huge, and he was very happy after that. But, like, that person never came at me again. They never bothered me again. They're like, okay, so this person is kind of cool, and anything I say to him, he doesn't really care, and he's just going to be nice to me. And
That's how
that,
you can like make people better.
mm-hmm,
Like 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 I don't even know how to say it, but very cool thing to do.
mm-hmm,
Just turning haters into fans,
yeah,
basically.
and um, I think it's the best way to handle situations. I really do, and it usually always comes out in your favor in the end. And I tried doing that with him. And I tried telling him, listen, respond to negativity with positivity, and then people will stop hating on you. But he would respond with negativity, and then the positivity would come at the end, where he will just do a bunch of giveaways.
Yeah, giveaways ain't it. They're just trying to buy people back, basically.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really talk much publicly on that whole situation because I personally don't discuss drama. I avoid drama as much as possible. But
yeah,
I did have a few experiences with him, and I no longer talk to him. I did ask him to come onto the podcast when that drama towards me with him was happening. I'm like, you know what? Let's go on a podcast. How about you just let everybody know your side of the story, and let's just squash this whole thing. He didn't want to do it.
yeah.
So,
They don't even talk. Like I've been in VCs with him, but he just doesn't talk
hmm
at all.
and
Like I get protecting their kids' privacy, but like, come on, everyone else talks.
it doesn't help his side of the situation because he won't talk. He won't have his daughter talk. Everything is AI. There is like literally nothing that humanizes him.
Yep. Just it could be a whole ass robot and we would not know.
Yeah, the entire thing could be just AI. Even him responding to me on Discord could be AI.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Somebody that works at Google will be able to build something like that. So,
Maybe.
but
Hold on, mom. Oh, never mind. My mom opened the door and just came out.
that's all right.
All right, let's try and figure out another topic because Nona's controversy has been talked 1 million times.
And it's been dead for a while, so I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything about him in a long time. But
you're.
um, any are there any other controversies
Oh,
around
there
the?
are so many. I have a whole list of controversies, just because, dude. Pet Simulator has done so much stuff that's controversial. Hold on, let me Google Docs.
They actually
Okay.
just reached a settlement with that plushie company.
Yep, I saw the whole contract, and apparently the people were just lying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember when Bespoke said we're gonna get Preston arrested, and then the next update for Pet Simulator was the prison update.
That
That
was
was
legendary.
hilarious.
That was legendary.
Yeah, I remember when Preston tweeted, "How come free-to-play players are the most entitled?" That
Mm-hmm.
is a very legendary tweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
when they came out with that prison thing, everybody knew exactly what it was for, and it was it was the best response to the whole bespoke thing.
yep, couldn't have been better.
It was a smack in the face, and it was just like, you guys need to shut up.
Yep,
And it really did split the community during that time. A lot of people were on bespoke side, a lot of people were on big game side. I think more people were on the bespoke side than the big game
yeah,
side.
because people just hate big games.
So that was very an eventful week. Like
Yep.
I was glued to Twitter just trying to find out more like what is going on. And then that update drops and everybody knew exactly what it was for and it was hilarious. They really killed it with that update.
Yep, and the update wasn't even bad too.
Yeah, it was a really good update. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. What do you think about the Forever Pack? Do you think it's scummy tactic?
I 100% hate it, and it 100% hates me because every time I put Robux in it, it doesn't give me anything. But
Exactly.
for it being a scummy tactic, you know, every game has to find its way to
Yeah.
make its revenue. I think there
So
should be different ways to make revenue in a game, but that is a legitimate
it's
way.
it's a cool idea, but I had one problem with it. So basically, older players would get less free stuff. You know, when you buy the Forever Pack, you get like you buy something, then you get one, two, three, four free things, and then you
Mm-hmm.
have to buy it again.
Yep.
So I went on a brand new Roblox account, bought 400 Robux, and I got way more free stuff than
Yep.
my normal account. I even got a huge pet. But I think they patched that because a bunch of people realized, oh, why aren't we just making alt counts and getting a bunch of huges?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's literally how casinos get people addicted to gambling. They
Yep.
give the newer people better odds, and then yeah,
Yeah.
but a great marketing tactic.
Yeah, the Forever Pack, it can be addicting because, especially if you go on Twitter a lot, because then you go on Twitter and you be like, oh, this person got a Titanic at 800 Robux. Let me see if I could do it. And that always gets me. It always gets
Yep,
me. I'm always like, oh, they got a rainbow Titanic at 800 Robux. Let me see if I could get a normal at 800 Robux. And then so I spend,
dude.
spend, spend. I get nothing.
My friend literally he doesn't even play Pet Simulator, but he just like okay, he bought like $10 worth of Robux, spent it on the Forever Pack, got a Titanic, then spent more and more, got another Titanic, and spent even more. He ended up spending a total of like $200, and
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't even play the damn game. Like it's
Yeah.
very it works.
Yeah. Isaac Dev, he from what he said, he doesn't really play the game at all. I don't believe that. I don't think he's like full into the game. but he does play. But
Yep.
I always see his name up in the global chat saying hatching different Titanics from the Forever Pack.
Because he got the Robux too.
Yeah.
Well, I see a lot of other developers implementing the same, well, kind of the same tactic
hmm
over the Forever Pack. Like Fish implemented a two times luck thing. I'm pretty sure that started with Pets Go,
hmm
and they're like buy 50, like for 50 Robux, two times luck, and then it gets more expensive the more luck you get.
So that's what the fish uh controversy thing was. I thought it was
Yep,
because of fishing. It was because of that luck boost.
dude. The thing is, like a very pay to win company that buys Roblox games bought Fish.
Really?
Yeah, it's not I remember seeing it on Twitter and everyone was complaining.
I haven't
Let me
played
try to
fish in a while.
remember. Yeah, I see Fish is always like top three most played games
hmm
currently. Hold on. Check. Yeah, Fish has 320,000 people playing right now. That is that is insane numbers for it not being
How many?
updated yet. 320,000 people.
Wow. Still?
Yep. And
That's
once it
crazy.
updates, it has like millions. And it's
That's
such a
crazy.
simple concept. It's just fishing.
It really is. Like, people ask me, what do you think of fish? And I always have the same exact response. It's boring when you're playing alone, but when you're with friends, it's a really fun game.
Yep.
And I don't know if you know Bat Tech and Lulu the Gamer Mum. Uh,
Yeah,
I
no,
would I would play on there with them, and it was a lot of fun.
it is. It's like it's like a step out of the normal Roblox AFK games. You actually have
hmm
to like do something to fish. You have to play a mini game, press buttons,
Yep.
and then you finally catch the fish.
Yeah, it's not a game where you just sit by the water, press an AFK button, and walk away.
Literally.
Yeah, unless you got the macro. If you got the macro, then you could do the AFK fishing, but most players don't have that.
Yep. I'm pretty sure the macro is like not allowed in their game. Or at least making a video promoting it.
hmm
Because my friend WeirdBlocks, he made a video. It was getting a lot of traction, and then they said, "Take this down or we ban you." So we took it down. It had like 70,000 views in like 2 days. It was his
Wow.
best performing video, but he took it down.
Oh, that's weird blocks.
Yep.
Yeah, I know weird blocks. He was
Oh.
actually one person I was thinking about when you said immature behavior. I'm like, I feel like Weird Blocks is gonna lose his partnership.
Uh, like I feel like WeirdBlocks is trying to be too professional. Because when I'm in calls with him, he literally just he acts like the most normal person ever.
Really?
Yeah. Like he's like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna do that. I might lose Star Creator. I might lose partner if I do that. He like deletes every other tweet. I literally like you know the name change thing for Roblox where Star Creators were just changing their names to whatever.
Yeah.
So apparently somebody got banned because Star Creator took their name, and
hmm
Weirdbooks was like calling that out, but then he was afraid to get on Star Creator, then he took that down.
Hey, sometimes you gotta call out the people that are giving you benefits because if you don't, you're like the biggest voice there. Like,
Yep.
one example is going back to Sizzles when that whole thing happened. I don't want to talk about it, but that whole thing happened where they lost partner the first time. He took it a little too far,
Yep.
but a simple calling them out, yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have never lost partner. But a simple
Exactly.
calling them out would have been enough to be like, okay, let's put a little bit of attention on this and hopefully it gets fixed. But this dude went like full
Yeah.
force, all guns ready.
I get into weird blocks. Like, he is the most luckiest person alive, I swear. He somehow got partner. He had like two whole videos on Petsym. Total two videos on Petsym. And all of his subs are from YouTube shorts that he took down. He got partner. And then he got Star Creator. And then he won Mr. Beast iPhone, not iPhone, like a phone giveaway from Mr. Beast. And he hatches like a Titanic every single update. I swear, he's the most luckiest person alive. He gave one of my friends one butterfly egg, and he hatched a Titanic from that.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
He is too damn lucky. Somebody needs to nerf him.
Yeah, I need some of that luck. I've like with this event we're playing right now, I have been Rebirth 20 since 25 hours after the update came out. So I went full force. I stayed up all night long rebirthing. And I've spent gems on all the cannons, all the boosts. I never ran out of boosts during this entire event, and I have not hatched a single Titanic.
But damn. Yeah, I see not much of them are in existence. 286 of the regular ones.
Let's see here. I'm on free cam right now, so it's kind of hard to control. Let me get off of it. Okay, so for the normal corrupt, 60 exist. Wow, a lot have hatched since then. I believe the last time I saw it was 48, so quite a few have hatched. I didn't think that would happen. The shiny rainbow, huge, wild corrupt, still 14. None has hatched.
This event's actually really good for getting huge pets.
Yeah,
I didn't even play this event for much. I've already gotten like 2 regular huges and 1 rainbow.
2 regular huges and 1 rainbow from this event.
From this event, yeah. Part 2.
Yeah, with this event, I got pretty lucky with the normals. So I got 12 normals. I got 3 of the gold. I got a shiny and a rainbow. All of the corrupt ones. And then I have all my alt accounts. My alt accounts have hatched some. One of them just hatched one. The normal Wild Frost Agony.
The free-to-play players must be enjoying these updates.
Yeah, there shouldn't be as many people begging for free huges with these events.
Yep. It all like started with the RNG event. Like huges started to deflate. They started to get a lot easier to get.
Yeah, that RNG event really did change a lot of things.
Yep. The entire economy changed from one update.
But it was such a good event. I
Yep.
enjoyed it a lot. And now we have Pets Go because of it.
Yep. Hold on, I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, what were we talking about?
People asking for free huges.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, it really
Like
does.
a lot. Sometimes I just give random people huges that ask for them. Not even like there's probably hundreds of people, and I probably pick like 1 out of the 100. Because like when everyone's doing it, you can't just give everyone a huge.
Yeah.
I wish I could. If I had the time and the huges, I'd be giving everyone a huge.
Yeah.
But it's just impossible.
I personally don't give away the huges to people who ask because I'll be more helpful in like telling them how to get the pets because you know like that saying says give a man a fish he'll eat for a day but teach a man how to fish he'll eat every day.
Yep. That's what like I have a different channel. I don't know if you know it. It's like a channel where I just do a bunch of tutorials. I just tell people how to get the newest huge. I tell them like the best methods for getting gems and stuff like that. And
What's
it
the
really
channel called?
helps out a lot of people. Shy Sim.
Shyson.
Uh, yeah, I upload on there way more than I upload on my main channel because like I got burnt out of my main channel. I used to
Mm-hmm.
stream like every day. I used to upload videos quite often,
Mm-hmm.
but then I just got burnt out. And then like over time, I started to like make a little bit of content on this channel, which was smaller but way less like giveaway oriented
Yeah.
because like when your fans always like they're only there for the huges because I used to do a lot of huge pet giveaway streams, signing streams.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I did like update countdown streams,
Mm-hmm.
just a lot of streams in general. Just got burnt out of doing it, and I saw like Petsim's decline in popularity, plus my viewer count going down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine streaming every single day and you consistently get like 500 people watching, and then like the next day, boom, like 20 are watching.
Yeah.
Just demotivates you.
Yeah. And that has been a pretty big topic in previous episodes of the podcast where we talk about how giveaways are good for building the channel to get to where you need it to be for like monetization. But
Yep.
after you get that, it's not beneficial because most of the people that will subscribe to you will only be there for giveaways and they won't hang around for any other content, which is quite sad because, you would think that, if you enjoy this person's videos or streams because of the giveaways, you should enjoy them for the other content they make and support them in those videos as well.
That's exactly what I mean. Like, Sizzle's channel was basically built off of giveaways. There's
Mm-hmm.
like, and I remember Nona's complaining a lot that videos wouldn't do good when it's like not giveaway oriented. So that's really factual. I have a whole Discord server for giveaways, but like there's an actual community there. Like
Mm-hmm.
people actually chat in there. It's because we put like a level requirement. So like if you want one entry, you don't need any levels. If you want two, you need to be like level 10 or something.
Mm.
And then it just goes up the more levels you have. So people just chat there a lot, talk there a lot, and it's starting to actually build a community somehow.
Yeah, with our Discord, it's pretty similar. Like, you have to be level 5 to enter any giveaways. And
Yeah.
that has made people, talk more in the Discord, but they've all reached the requirement and they're still talking because, they've made friends in the Discord and people are always chatting in the Discord. And it's really nice.
Yep.
And, but I remember when Nonus was talking about that, and I had told him pretty much what I just told you. If you build a channel off of just giveaways, people will only come around for those giveaways. And at that time, I was streaming and doing giveaways, and I'm like, I'm over here giving him advice on something that I should do as well. So that's when I decided I'm not doing giveaway streams anymore.
Yep.
And
How how did you get a partner? Because like I just randomly saw you pop out of the blue, just like it just happened. Like Nixie was starting to give a relatively small creators partner,
mhm.
which is kind of deserved, but a lot of people didn't like that. I personally just didn't really care. I
Well,
remember a lot of smaller content creators getting partner.
yeah, I actually talked to Nixie about that in her episode of the podcast. And so what she said is there's a lot of smaller YouTubers that put out really good content and they're like dedicated players. They love the game, they love the community, and they do their best for the community. And when she finds a smaller YouTuber that is like that, that's when she gives them the chance of partnership, which helps them grow and gain those requirements. And so we fell into that category because, I have always been a big part of the community. I'm always giving out suggestions, coming up with concepts, even making images for concepts. Did a lot of giveaways. Blox Family was the first YouTube channel to give away a Titanic and PSX. We were the first YouTube channel to give away a Titanic and PS99. And we've always strived to be like, not as big as Sizzles with being like giving back to the community because, we're nowhere near that rich. But
Yeah.
we did our best to, help the community out. And Nixie saw that in us. And she was also, other partners had suggested to her that we should get a partner as well. And so that's what I believe is what happened and how we got partner.
That's actually a really good move by Nixie.
Yeah.
Because like partner used to be like only like crazy big YouTubers. Like I remember only seeing YouTubers with like 500,000 or more subscribers that had partner,
Mm-hmm.
like back in Pets and Megs.
Mm-hmm.
But then over time they started giving more smaller creators partner
Yeah.
to the people that like actually play the game, unlike some big YouTubers that just like played the game a couple times, quit, and still have partner.
Yeah. And a topic that I actually brought up with Nixie was there's partners that seem like they get on the game, make a video, get off until the next update. And I I don't want to call him out on it, but Wooslow, I believe he's one of those. Because when I was doing the podcast with him, he was sitting in the game with me and he's ranked 12. So
That is
I'm thinking to myself, Wooslow, you're ranked 12, man. I did say it to him in the episode. I'm like, you're ranked 12. But
yeah,
I think uh, I think those that are really dedicated into the game that know pretty much every inch of the game and can tell you if you ask a question, they could tell you anything. Very informative YouTubers, very informative players. I think they deserve the partnership as long as they're still trying on their content. Like me myself, I'm trying on the content here with the podcast at the moment. I've actually stopped making content pet simulator wise on the main channel for now because I've been really busy lately. Like,
yeah.
you know,
It's a busy time of the year.
yeah, I've been busy in real life with a lot of things. I've been busy developing my own game. I've been busy running the Blox Family clan with my wife and busy on the podcast. I've given myself so many projects and I'm a tester for big games. I'm
Yeah, that
always
is
busy with
a
something.
lot of stuff to do for one singular person.
Yeah. So, the good thing for me is I am self-employed, so I only go into work 1 day a week. So I
Okay.
have 6 days out of 7 per week for me to do all the things I'm working on, which is very beneficial. And
Yeah.
but yeah, I really do want to come out with more pet simulator content, but I want to do it on my personal channel rather than the Blox Family channel because I think Blox Family should go back to being more of the family stuff rather than
Yeah.
just me talking about Pet Simulator because I can't find a video to make where I involve the kids.
I think you might have cut out for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
what I was saying is I think it's best I make my pet sim content on my personal channel rather than the main channel because I can't figure out a way to make a video involving the kids with Pet Simulator 99.
Yeah.
This game, it seems like it's not limited when it comes to making content because of the updates, but there's just so much you could do for a video.
Yeah, most people just do videos on the updates because that's like where the hype is mainly around.
Yeah,
People are searching up videos about the new update. People are watching videos about the new update.
and then those are
But
then those start taken over by the
there's
bigger ones, bigger
yeah,
YouTubers.
but there's people that make like actually some good videos, original ideas. Like Nightfox is trying to get out of the consistent update videos. I see him making like what's it? Was that a hold on Nightfox? He made like a very interesting idea.
No, the one with
What
his
was
daughter
it?
recently.
Yeah, he made one with his daughter. He made a guess the Titanic and win in Pet Simulator 99. He's
Mm.
starting to do like way more videos that aren't just the beating Cannon Tycoon. Oh, oh, that's very easy to do. You just play the game.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you know
yeah.
who Stewie is?
I've heard the name, but I don't know.
He makes like a very good content about like just getting a insane amount of random items on the game.
Hmm.
Yeah, very unique to the Pet Simulator community. We need like more people that do content that isn't just same thing that everyone else is doing.
Hmm.
That's
Oh,
why I
it.
like the idea of this podcast a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and
It's
it's really
something that
great.
hasn't been done.
And with collecting a bunch of items, I believe you collected a bunch of Speed 3 potions.
Yep.
uh, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, so the idea was kind of like taken from a Minecraft YouTuber. There's this
Mm.
game Hypixel Skyblock, and somebody like drank a lifetime of soup. So basically, like if you drank that soup, you could forever fly in the game.
Hmm.
And for me, I just did the same thing with speed potions, and the video is kind of like inspired by Technoblade
Hmm.
because I used to be a really big fan of his back then.
Yeah, I love Technoblade.
Yeah. If he was still around, honestly, there'd be way less Minecraft drama, I
Hmm.
feel like.
And he'd probably be one of the biggest YouTubers on the internet.
Yeah. Like he does stuff that not everyone does. Everyone's like the little it's a dance video and he's just like being himself.
Yep, yep.
That's what I love about his YouTube channel.
And it the same energy with LCLC. Like
Uh-huh.
very confident in himself. And I think that's why LCLC is one of my favorite pet sim YouTubers. Is because,
Dude.
Technoblade was my favorite Minecraft YouTuber.
Yeah.
And they just have so much energy and confidence in themselves, and they're hilarious at the same time.
Yep. They
So
actually like do something.
yeah, not Night Fox, Technoblade, he was a huge part of like Minecraft and Minecraft YouTube. Sadly, we lost him.
Yep. Yep.
I
Also, I remember Easy now like slightly.
mm-hmm,
I don't even I never got to talk to the guy, which that's kind of sad. He followed me on Twitter. I
mm-hmm,
remember seeing him a lot in LCLC videos a
mm-hmm.
while ago, but just suddenly, like out of nowhere, I see the guy dies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like I was literally speechless. I had literally nothing to say. Like, what am I supposed to say? That's just very sad. Like, same thing with Technoblade. I was just like, when your favorite YouTuber just isn't here anymore, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just,
it's very sudden,
it's
and
very out of nowhere.
with both of them, with Easy Now and Technoblade, it's like we didn't know what was going on. They knew what was going on, but they didn't really tell anybody.
Yeah,
And
they just expected the best, and hopefully they would just go forward. It's really similar situations too.
mhm.
Like nobody knew that it would happen. It just happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, and when Easy passed, I found out right before I went to work. It was very heartbreaking. I ended up leaving work early, and
And
like he was a really good friend of mine. And the reason we're
yeah,
here doing this podcast right now is because of him, and because me and him we talked about doing a podcast together, doing something like this, and but sadly it was during a time when he was right before he passed. And
yeah,
so I just continued doing this in in his memory. And
that's awesome.
he was a great person. If you had spent some time with him, you would have wanted to continue spending time with him. He was just a great person.
Yeah. He was a very mysterious guy. I like didn't even never heard his voice. He just like
He's got a
he
deep voice.
just he was just in the pet simulator community doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, when I met him, it was Tedwa. Tedwa was doing a video where he would log into uh, community members' accounts and look at all their pets and see how their count is and levels and all that. And the three people he chose was me, Easy Now, and Natty Blocks. And so we all got into a group chat together, and that's how I met Natty, and that's how I met Easy, and I still talk to both of them.
And Deadwood was like one of the first ever YouTubers I've talked to.
Hmm. Yeah, for me as
Like
well.
I've never like I don't really speak to other creators because every single other creator is just like doing their own thing.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, they're all locked in.
I have a couple of friends like Weird Blocks. He's a cool guy to talk to, but he lives in New Zealand and you can only get to talk to him in the weekends.
Hmm.
And like other creators, but most of them are just like we have a group chat with 10 like pet simulator content creators and nobody talks there.
Yeah.
It's just a desert.
Yeah, everybody is locked in on their content, on growing their channel. You know,
Yep.
I personally don't really talk to many other content creators. I talk to a few, but a lot of the uh, a lot of the partners, I actually tend to avoid talking to them, especially
Yeah.
a select few, and very small select few. I think they're full of themselves. But
Yeah. Dude, Glad you blocked me, asked him why. He said, I'm a shady person. Like, it was so out of the blue. I don't even know why he dislikes me.
did
It's
you listen
just,
to the Liju episode?
no. Did he say anything?
Not about you, no. But
Good.
a lot that is probably the most disliked episode of mine. But
Oh.
yeah, a lot of people didn't really like how him and Isaac were acting towards the beginning of the episode.
Oh.
I actually did had to
He's
do a lot of editing on that one and take a lot of that a lot of the shenanigans out of it.
he's a very interesting person. Like, how did he just spawn in and then get like one pets? Is it like Preston's brother? Nobody knows.
I wanted to ask him
Just
that. I wanted
that would have
to
been such a juicy question.
I really wanted to ask him, but you know how I did with you. Are there any questions you rather me avoid? And so I asked him the same exact thing. Every time someone comes on a podcast, if there's anything you rather me avoid, I rather know now so I don't put you on the spot. And so I did that with him. He's like, no family questions.
No.
And so I responded with, so my biggest question for you was, are you Preston's brother? I can't ask that. And he's like, no, definitely not. And I'm like, well, darn. I really wanted to know because that is a huge thing revolving around Preston and him. Are they brothers or are they not? We need to settle it now. We need to know 100% now. Are you Preston's
Yep.
brother or not? But I am getting a feeling that he is not Preston's brother. I just
They
think
may
they were
be
really good friends.
affiliated in a different way.
hmm I
Who
think they're just
knows?
really good friends.
Probably.
That's what I believe. And so, since they were friends, and sometimes if like my close friends, I call them my brother, and
Yeah.
that probably got passed around like, oh, they're brothers. So, yep. If I
That's
had,
probably the same thing with them.
yeah, like a really close friend of mine is Murderface. I don't know if you know him. Um, Murderface is a really good friend of mine, and in my game, I'm putting a reference for him in my game because he's a really good friend of mine. I consider him a brother, and so that's probably what Preston did for Liju.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say that Liju is a person I have a problem with. I have no issues with Liju. Um, but there were a lot of questions I wanted to ask him during that episode,
That
but
you just couldn't.
I really couldn't. It they him and Isaac, they're meant for each other. And they just kept going and going, and I'm over here, I'm trying to ask questions, and they just kept going, and it was just completely off topic conversations.
Yeah.
Those it was too much.
I'm down to talk about whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
There's nothing to hide from me.
All right, what's your biggest controversial topic?
Biggest controversial topic. I think we've discussed enough controversy.
All right, what's your biggest like good outcome topic? What's the best thing? Like something you could reflect on and be like, yeah, I did that. That is awesome.
Oh, dude, there's a lot. Hold on. I need to go way back. My brain probably can't even comprehend. I've done so much stuff. Uh, I don't. Uh, I used to be good friends with Digito,
hmm
I guess. We used to like make videos together. It was a fun time back then, but he just completely quit Petsum. Actually, not even Petsum, just YouTube in general.
Recently?
He's Oh, not recently. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure. Hold on. When was his last upload? It's over like almost half a year, or maybe even an entire year ago.
really?
Yeah, he hasn't uploaded for 7 months.
Wow.
He just like silently disappeared.
I might have to get him on the podcast and find out what happened.
Maybe. That'd be a juicy question. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff. I did like too many Titanic giveaways. I remember when we were getting teasers that Pet Simulator 99 would come out.
hmm
I did not think there was going to be a transfer thing, so I just gave away four
Oh,
Titanics.
wow.
Yeah, but that was fun. I still had like 400 Hellrocks, which were a pain to transfer,
Yeah.
but still did it. Got even more value than I've ever had. But
hmm
then I just like started giving away a bunch of stuff.
How do you think this game would be if it never had the transfer machine?
Uh, Good question. Pro- it might have been a complete disaster or just better. I don't even know because
I think the economy would be so much better.
who knows?
But also, a lot of
Because
people wouldn't be willing to leave PSX after all that hard work and
yeah,
money. Like people were even
SMX would have
begging,
been better.
people were even begging for them to transfer game passes.
Yeah, That's what a lot of people got mad about Game Passes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
it's a
literally
new
bought
game.
every Petsum 99 Game Pass before the game even released.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Actually, no,
Yeah,
I bought it all on the day of release because I thought they would lower prices.
yeah. I bought so much stuff as soon as Pet Simulator 99 came out, and when I look back on it, I'm like, that. Why did I buy a box? You know, the little boxes you get for absolutely free. I bought like four of those
Mm-hmm.
for Robux when that was a thing.
I don't
And I
remember
bought
boxes being Robux.
diamonds. Dude, a bunch of stuff was Robux that you wouldn't even remember, but I have that recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And I just look back on it and I'm like, damn, that's free.
Yeah. I got so many boxes, I don't even know what to do with them.
Yeah, I started putting a lot of stuff into boxes. I started like investing. I just put like separate huges for giveaways and that the ones that are actually mine.
You gotta start putting boxes into boxes now.
Literally.
I actually made a post on Twitter yesterday asking people what are your biggest regrets involving Pet Simulator, and one of my biggest regrets was with the transfer machine. I sold a bunch of my huges and my transferred pets and all that, and I went and I bought a ton of exclusive eggs, the cosmic eggs, which were the last egg to come out, and they were the cheapest. So I bought a whole bunch of them. I think it was like 250 to 300 eggs. And so I transferred all of those so I could make a profit off of them in Pet Simulator 99. And then when Pet Simulator 99 came out, Titanics were 10 million gems. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to sell these and go buy myself a Titanic. So I started selling the eggs for 95,000 gems each.
Oh,
95,000 gems for a exclusive egg is a steal. So
dude, I remember selling a crap ton of Hellrocks for 100,000 each.
yes, I remember that.
Uh,
They were 100 to 150,000 gems each.
yep. Some lunatic bought a rainbow swirl, one singular rainbow swirl from me for 100,000 back then. I didn't know what it did back then. I was just like, yeah, let me just list a bunch of random stuff.
100,000 gems for a, so 100,000 gems that time to now is probably the equivalent of like maybe what, 20 million to 25 million gems, maybe 30,
Yeah, it's
because a
like a
huge,
huge bit.
yeah, a huge Hell Rock right now is probably like between 20 to 30 million. So yeah, they pretty much
Yeah.
paid a huge for a rainbow swirl.
I remember a lot of people were just buying exclusive eggs just to sell them to get a Titanic
Mm-hmm.
or anything new to the game.
Yeah. And I sold, I'd say about 75% of my eggs, and I never got the Titanic.
Yeah.
So in today's worth on those eggs, I probably lost like 20 to 30 billion gems.
Oh, damn. That
Yeah.
is way more than a Titanic.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
Titanic is like 5 billion now.
Yeah. And there's a lot of them now. Like
Yep.
Titanics are pretty much the new huge, and Gargantuans are the new Titanic.
I've been just walking around in game, not even in your game. Um, your name is Blux Family YT on Roblox, right?
Yes.
Add me back. I sent a friend request.
Let me uh let me go accept that. 1 second. All right, I added you.
Here we go.
Uh, but yeah, the prices are hugely different. You know,
Yep.
it's expected. You know, inflation and all that. People making gems. and then they took away the ability to purchase gems using Robux.
Yep.
I think that was during the very first clan battle.
Probably. I remember making the fourth ever clan in Pet Simulator 99.
The
Like,
fourth clan?
yep. I remember Nunus beat the game so fast, and
Mm-hmm.
then I obviously I spent a crap ton of Robux on the game, so I hatched the Titanic Fire Dragon,
Oh, nice.
and then Nunus gave me like a Nightmare Cat and a Hubert and a bunch of like the best stat pets in the game for it.
Wow.
And then I just like progressed really fast
Mm-hmm.
and then just made the fourth ever clan. Actually, it was probably like the second if we don't consider like the clans that are made by developers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
right when I got into the game, I got all my transferred pets, bought all the game passes. I got to whatever rank you had to be to make a clan, and then I went and made the Blocks family clan. But then I joined Cat Clan and deleted Blocks family clan, and then I went and remade it on an alt account.
Yeah.
Were you ever part of any of those big clans?
Oh no, I was always in my clan. I was just chilling. Never
Mm-hmm.
participated in any like big clan wars because that would cost a lot in electricity. Like running your PC 24/7 for like I remember clan war was 2 weeks and you had to be on your computer 24/7
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't do like anything else on my computer, so just chilled in my clan for most of the time.
Yeah, that's a big issue for me because I work on so many different projects, and during a clan battle, it takes up my computer, and
Yep.
it gets
And you
annoying.
can't do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like if I want to go work on my game, I got all these accounts running on my PC, so it's really laggy, and I can't really work on the game. And then I have to, make sure all my accounts don't log off. I actually talked about this in the last episode with Woozlo. I'm most likely just gonna go buy a laptop and put all my Pet Sim stuff on there and relieve my computer of pets.
Yeah, I saw Night Folks do something like that in his videos, where he just has like his account on his laptop.
Yeah, and Wuzo said the same exact thing. He
Yeah.
said that Night Fox has his Pet Sim stuff grinding on the laptop, and then when he goes to record, he goes on the main computer. So
Yep.
I think that's the best thing to do. I have a laptop that I put my alt accounts on, but it's been having battery issues because it's running 24/7, nonstop,
Yeah.
never a break.
You
Poor
need a
little thing.
good laptop.
Yeah, so right now I have my alt accounts doing the events on my son's computer, which is right behind me, and my son's sleeping at a friend's house, so it's able to do that. Um, there was a another question that I should have probably asked earlier on in the episode. I wanted to know about your name. Where did you get that
Oh,
name? What's the meaning behind it?
what do you think is the meaning behind it?
I've always assumed you were a very shy person.
The thing is, I was
Hmm.
like, I made this channel literally just to help overcome my anxiety,
Hmm.
and I was just like streaming. Then gradually, like, a couple people joined, chatted to them, and more people joined until I like just stopped having problems with talking to people.
Hmm.
But still, a thing occasionally happens. Like literally, I went to a new school. I've been going for the same school for like 7 years, and then just went to a new school. I was so stressed out because every single person I did not know anyone.
Hmm.
and it's just like, I don't know, it just be like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I I wouldn't say I'm a shy person, but it takes a little bit to get the real me out. I'm usually a little quiet at first. I don't talk much. And to what helped me get out of that with making videos and doing this podcast and all that was streaming.
Yeah,
And streaming, people come in, I'll talk, have a conversation, and it really helped get out of that feeling of like I don't really want to talk that much.
yep,
So if anybody listening is having that issue, I highly suggest doing some streams, do giveaway streams because everybody will flock towards you and give away a huge every 5 minutes, but just talk to everybody.
yeah. Most people just spam their username in those types of streams, but
Yeah.
if you just don't like do consistent giveaways every like 1 second, then
Hmm.
there should be some actual people chatting.
Yeah, we actually excuse me. During our stream, we actually had a rule of no spamming and we didn't do username spamming. We would do different things like guess that pet. So I'll take a picture off the pet sim wiki, put it on the screen, and the first person to guess what pet it was, they would win a huge pet. And I would do other things like a wheel spin. Everybody puts in a number, no spamming the number. Just type it once. If you put it twice, you get disqualified. We just found different ways to do giveaways, and they were fun, and it gave me a lot of opportunities to be able to talk to the people in the stream.
Yeah.
So if you do it like that, you'll definitely be able to talk a lot more.
Yeah, I literally have a public speaking exam like really soon,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been like cranking out like a bunch of videos,
Mm-hmm.
just straight up just talking. Like what you're gonna have to do in the exam is just like read a piece of paper for like 20 minutes and then just talk about the subject for like five, which seems easy, but there's like a lot of people that stand in front of you
Yeah,
while you're
if
saying all of this.
they're going to put you on the spot and the nerves are going to kick in.
Yep. Talking to people online is way easier than face to face.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're talking to someone online, you don't see them,
Mm,
but if you're talking to the person in real life, you actually see the person you're
yeah.
talking to.
And how are your nerves from when you started the podcast to now? Any
Oh,
difference or no?
it's way more relaxed because first I was like very I don't know. I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna call first? Am I gonna call first? Like
Mm-hmm.
very just confused. But nah, now it's just chill.
Yeah. Yeah. With Nixie, she was very nervous. You could kind of hear her voice trembling at the start of the podcast. That's how nervous she was. Like, she, even in messages before the podcast, she's like, I'm really nervous. And after a while, you just start talking and talking, and you just forget about the nerves. You're just more into thinking about the conversation, and it just relaxes you. It,
Exactly. It's just like talking to a normal person,
yeah,
except it's like a podcast.
yeah. And that's exactly what I'm aiming for. I just want a authentic conversation. I know there's a lot of videos people put out where they talk to other people, and it's just like very edited, and it almost seems like it's scripted, and the
Yeah.
person never falls out of character.
This is just very laid back.
Yeah, like if I bring on a YouTuber who has a certain character for their videos, like Elsie, for example. If I brought Elsie on, he can only talk for so much in character before he falls into his authentic self and just starts talking like he would normally do off
Yeah.
video. And that's why these podcasts are so long. We've been recording now for an hour and 47 minutes.
I didn't
And
even realize.
yeah, an hour and 47 minutes. And usually towards the end of the podcast, you could really see a huge change in the person that I'm talking to. From the beginning towards the end, they're very more open, acting like them true selves, and that's what I really want from my guests. I want to see you, the real person.
Yep.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
So I remember in the Nixie podcast, you all talked slightly about Pet Simulator Z and how
Mm-hmm.
they can join. Um, a long time ago, and I mean like quite a bit ago, I used to do Pet Simulator Z streams and videos about it,
Ooh.
but this was a long time ago.
Okay.
And every single time I uploaded a video, there was this one developer, which is no longer a developer now, named
Mm-hmm.
Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the very long story between him because he's no longer a developer because he like apparently scammed Preston and told people who his girlfriend is and stuff like that.
Oh
He
no.
scammed a lot of people. He scammed Digito off a sponsorship and one of my friends. But he used to be a developer for big games, and I was just a small little PetSimZ streamer, and I remember getting banned off Pet Simulator X like 5 separate times.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way he got me to like stop making Pet Simulator Z stuff was to ban me on Roblox
Oh
for
no.
14 days. Just for making Pet Simulator Z content, which was crazy back then. Like that ban was a 14-day ban, and it's on the Roblox Wikipedia because those just don't exist anymore. Like 14-day bans can only be issued by Roblox moderators. So we like begged a moderator to ban me
Wow.
for 14 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I I really want to talk to some of the developers with big games because I want to know more about what they can tell us that's not protected by NDA. I want to know more
Oh,
of like inside stories and stuff like that, like things that have happened and how they handle certain situations.
factual. Dude, if I was you on the Nixie podcast, I would have like talked about the people that she had to deal with while unpartnering. Like, Telanthric, he was unpartnered by her.
Hmm.
There's a lot of other content creators that got unpartnered by her. I would like to know what was the whole story between like getting unpartnered, dealing with that person, and all of that.
Yeah, and Fazmash as well. He recently got unpartnered, but he got it back.
Why did he get unpartnered? I had no clue.
Um, so he was doing a stream where he was giving away signs, and he introduced this wheel where the top donators would be put on that wheel, and then he'd spin the wheel, and whoever it lands on gets a pet signed. So you would
Uh,
have to donate real money to be able to get the sign. So
Same.
technically, he was cross trading signs.
Technically, he probably thought it was like not cross trading, but
Yeah.
technically is. A lot of stuff technically is cross trading. I saw
Hmm.
some guy, a small streamer by the way, just they had this little thing, give me a huge and I'll give you mod, and
Hmm.
I told them you can't do that. That's cross trading, and then they stopped doing that. Gave him some huge pets. You know, don't always have to like ban them, unpartner them. You literally could just like tell them that that's not allowed. Shouldn't be doing that. Next time you'll get a punishment
Hmm.
instead of just like, yeah, you're getting banned, kid.
One thing I'm actually really surprised that is not considered cross trading is if I want a thumbnail made, I could
Yeah,
pay
you
in
can
huges.
actually pay in huges.
Yeah.
I'm
So I
so
was really
surprised.
surprised about that.
Yeah, I remember some person told me like, yeah, you can give stuff for exchange like opportunity. So like basically somebody can edit your video, you can give them huges. They can make a thumbnail, you can give them huges. Uh, I don't know how that isn't considered cross-threading.
Yeah. It.
I guess it's a service
Yeah.
and not like a thing.
I wonder if I could get some developers for my game and pay them in huges.
That'd be crazy.
I'd probably get banned. They'll find that as cross trading, I believe.
Maybe,
Even though it's
maybe
the same
not.
thing.
There's a really weird line between cross-threading and not cross-threading. I
Yeah.
remember like Fastmash probably got the idea of the wheel from like back in the day. There was this one streamer that used to do the exact same thing, and he got away with it, and he
Hmm.
made like thousands of dollars off doing that thing.
Wow.
Like he was reported to moderators, but they just slapped him with a 1 day ban,
Hmm.
and he continued doing the same thing.
Yeah, I never risk. I never take risks with the partnership, with the game, and
Yeah,
I will like I had a Discord admin who wanted to do Titanic giveaways where people enter for like $3. And
oh,
I
uh,
think that is considered cross trading.
yeah. I think that's cross-threading, but I remember like if you did like a giveaway for boosters on your server, that isn't considered cross-threading.
No, it's
I
not.
remember I remember somebody told me that they
Y-
asked a mod and it isn't, which is a very weird line
mhm.
between like it's still a paid thing, but
I
you can also get it for free if you just buy Nitro.
I think the thing is you're not getting the money directly. It's just benefiting your Discord. So
Yeah.
that's why it's not considered because when someone suggested it to me for our Discord channel, I'm like, I think that's cross trading. So I went and I asked a mod. They went and asked higher ups, and they said no, it's not cross trading. They can do it. So I'm like, all right, awesome. I'm going to start
Yeah.
doing giveaways for boosters, and I think it's because I don't get the money directly.
Yep.
So I think that's why. Um, but when it comes to cross trading in this game, I've thought about making a video on it a lot, like
Yeah.
investigating like black market and investigating like everything, just finding
It
everything out. And
hasn't been talked about a lot. Because like I don't see people talking about the black market of Pet Simulator, even though
mhm,
it's like very big thing. It isn't even underground. It's like surface level because you see all the bots playing the game,
mhm,
and you instantly know where all of their earnings are going.
yep. If I owned, 300 bots that are constantly doing something, I would not be selling it for money. I would be investing in more Titanics. I'd be buying all the Titanic Neon Agonies.
Yeah. I saw somewhere that Pet Simulator had 90% bots at once.
Hmm.
Uh, like not just Pet Simulator, but Roblox has a very bad botting problem. I don't
Yeah.
know how they even could fix that.
They actually did something recently where they reset everybody's password, and if you had no email connected to your account's pretty much banned. Not banned, but
Okay.
gone. And that happened to two of my alts. Luckily, I was able to get one back. The other one was not. I did not get it back. But
That's a lot of bots got banned then.
yeah, a lot of bots got taken out. But when I played RuneScape, uh, they had a they had a bot that would automatically make accounts for them, so they could have thousands of accounts instantly.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure they got the same thing for Roblox. They don't even have to go make accounts. I'm pretty sure they could just turn on the they'll have 100 counts ready for them in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that
And
is.
that's what it's Isaac was talking about as well. That Pet Simulator 99 is mostly bots.
Yep,
If you look and see 90,000 people playing, maybe 10,000 are actual players and the rest are bots,
yep.
which is sad.
Yeah, I remember there used to be like a million concurrent players on PetSimX.
Mm-hmm. Like every
And like
update.
I'm pretty sure people just created a bunch of alt accounts to get the little gifts, but but still a million was crazy.
Yeah.
Now now like Pet Simulator could never do that.
Yeah. Like me personally, I have 17 accounts. And so when the hype egg is about to come out, I'll log in on all my accounts, get the hype egg, log off all the ones that I don't use, and then just continue playing the game on the ones that I actually use in the game.
Yeah.
And that's one way to make some gems in this game that a lot of people don't take advantage of.
How is running that much accounts not overwhelming? You need to continue doing the exact same thing for every single account. Does it
Oh,
not get like a little much?
it did, which is why I only run like 5 now. But at one time, I was fully running 12 accounts. And I was mainly running that many for when we had the huge computer uh, event where you could hatch a whole bunch of huge computers, huge happy computers. And
Yeah.
so that's why I have so many accounts is for events like that. So I'll get as many as I can on the game and just keep hatching.
I
But
remember when Hellrocks came out. Oh,
I don't remember
I
that. I wasn't around at that time.
so basically I had a private server and everyone that joined that private server, I used to tax their Hellrocks. So so every other Hellrock they hatched in my private server, they had to give me. And that's how I funded a lot of giveaways.
What I did during the huge happy Hell Rock hatching was I would stream it for hours. And if anybody pinged me on Discord that I hatched one, I would give it to them.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing. It was fun.
That's actually a very good idea to keep people watching.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did it. It keeps people watching and they get everything I hatch. And I'll get like 20 pings and then I'll see who pinged me first and they get it. It was a neat little idea I had. We don't get that many events like that anymore, sadly.
Yep.
But not like we
Like
need it because we get so many huges from these events.
yeah. Same thing basically.
Yeah.
Like the you know the little turkey was where there was the Titanic turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there was millions of huge pets during that event.
Yeah.
Like the scarecrow, the red wolf. That was even people got more huges off of that than like Happy Rocks and Hell Rocks combined.
Yeah. And the RNG event as well.
Yep.
The RNG event with how many Titanics were hatched, like shiny,
Oh
gold,
yeah.
rainbow,
I
shiny
literally
rainbow.
signed I literally signed free shiny rainbows Titanics of those. Like people were just like too many people had rainbow shiny Titanics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to join me and I'll have you sign one of these pets and we'll give away to someone that made it this far into the podcast.
I'm already in your game. I'm here
Oh,
with
you are.
Bat Tech at spawn. I don't know where you are.
Oh, Bats at spawn?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna be upset
Why?
because he's
Oh
not in
my
the event hatching.
goodness. Look how many interesting pets.
All right, let me come out here. Let's see.
Hello. Oh my
Hey.
goodness, that is a lot of agonies.
Yeah. I love agonies.
I can tell. Night Fox, Tedwa, Wooslow. Damn. Lux family. Lulu? Never seen that
um,
signature.
I got a Woozlo one here. I recorded with him yesterday, and I've never seen his sign before.
I've seen it like twice. I've never seen Lulu sign or Mrs. Bromal. That's you, right?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah, I haven't seen some of these signatures. But that's probably because we're limited to them.
I also have. Oh, it's not on this account. It's on my alt account in the Plaza. But I have one from Chicken Putty as well.
Oh, god damn.
One of the developers. Oh, this is a nice pet. All right, we'll do this one. We'll give away this one.
Heck yeah.
Do you want to sign one of my personal pets?
Sure. I literally just got like 100 signatures yesterday.
Okay. Let's see. We'll probably do shiny.
Why is everyone here you? I was like, maybe these are like normal, regular players. I joined a normal server. No, it's just you everywhere.
Yep. And they're all miniature versions of my main account.
I can see.
So we'll give away the rainbow torpedo, and the quantum agony is mine.
All right, let me sign those.
So
Why
if you,
is that agony so expensive? Oh, it's rainbow shiny.
yeah, and 36 exist.
God damn it, you have a very big collection of agonies.
Yeah. My rarest one is the shiny rainbow sun agony, and only two
Guessing one
exist.
exists?
Two
Two?
exist.
Damn.
That was a gift from my wife.
How did she get it?
So I was streaming one day, and I was just about to end the stream, and she sends me a text message, "Don't end the stream. I'm joining you." And so she goes and joins me and puts it up, and I'm like, "How did you get that?" So she told me she offered a Titanic and some of her rainbow huges. So it was
Damn.
during the event. So during the event, um, there was still a chance of more hatching. Thank you for signing those.
No problem.
And so it was a huge risk, but luckily no more hatched, and it was still to exist after the event, and that's really awesome. And then yeah, she sacrificed one of her Titanics, but I ended up doing something similar for her. She also owns a one of two pets now. I got her a shiny rainbow what is it? Tie-dye Exolato.
Oh,
And only two exist because she would go into the plaza and spend all of her gems buying the gifts trying to hatch one of those. And, it's really hard to hatch a shiny rainbow. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to get one for her. Bat Tech, he knew about it. He found one. He traded me during a stream, and I'm like, yes, I need that. So I gave him my shiny arcane cat for it, and
damn.
yeah, I ended up getting it back from him. I bought it back for pretty much the same value as the shiny rainbow axolotl, but I got that for her, gave it to her during the stream, and she was very happy, and she shed some tears.
I'm still mind blown about the collection. Rain- Rainbow Storm Agony. That is like half a kidney.
Hold on one
There's
second. Let me put them all out.
I just I literally only have two Titanics now
I
because
think
I
this.
kind of like sold my Titanics and gave away a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, that's all of them right there. There's a few more that I need to swap in and out because whenever I collect all the variants. I collect normal, gold, shiny rainbow, shiny gold. I collect them all.
I'm guessing you really like this new update with the Agnes, huh?
Yes, I am in love with this update. I just don't have any luck to hatch any of the Titanic, sadly. So,
Yeah.
the this guy right here, my shiny Titanic Neon Agony, may be leaving my inventory soon because I really, really want that corrupt Titanic.
Do you like not have anything besides for like agonies?
No. I
I thought it was just looking at some collection here. No, that's your inventory.
pretty much. I have a bunch of cheap huges, like the huge Icy Phoenix and the huge Player Fox. I have all those cheap 20 million gem huges, but
Yeah.
anything expensive is usually like a gift. Like my Rainbow Huge Devil Dominus was a gift from my friend Murderface. I have a serial number 33 of the huge Dino Cat that I hatched, so that, like sentimental things I have, I usually put them in the exclusive daycare.
Mm.
But it's usually gifts from friends. So when someone gives me a gift, I don't sell it. Look at Bat showing off that rainbow Titanic corrupt agony.
Oh,
I want
somebody
it.
wants that.
I want it so bad. And he's like, that's the collection I want right there. Like pretty much all of the black pets, black and white pets.
Yeah, I used to have a nightmare, but then I sold it for two sads, which I think was a very good investment.
Yeah, I had a nightmare cat, and the second day after Pet Simulator 99 came out, we gave it away.
Oh my,
Yeah.
it's almost 40 bill right now.
Yeah. And I'm
And
really sad about that.
god damn. Okay, so I sold my nightmare for two sads, and a nightmare is 40, a sad is 35.
hmm
Oh, that was stonks.
Yeah, that was
Should,
that was a huge profit right there. The Sad Cat is very sought after.
yeah, you gotta like as soon as there's a new huge you can buy an exclusive. Just if it's cool, buy it. Cause
hmm
like this new exclusive I ain't it. It ain't it.
No.
He
I,
wants a Maroshka capybara. I don't think anyone wants that.
I
Except for old Russian grandpas.
Yeah, when my wife and I were hatching the eggs, I was talking in the video with a Russian accent. Just in case, I record every single time I hatch the partner eggs just in case I get a Titanic or the Gargantuan. If I only get huges, I don't post a video. But if I would have gotten a Titanic, it would have been funny because I got one Matryoshka, one Matryoshka huge, whatever. It was funny. Maybe I will edit just the accent into a short video or something, but it was funny.
I used to
Matryoshka.
I used to record every single time I hatched the partner eggs, but like my friend also used to record every single time. He stopped recording. As soon as he stopped recording his hatches, he started getting Titanics.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started to do that and still haven't gotten anything.
Yeah, I should probably start doing that. See if it works. I actually
It's a
have
work in progress.
I actually have one video that is like insane. I was in the plaza and I wanted to throw an egg at my friend, so I went to a random stand. I went through all the eggs and I'm like, okay, for some reason this egg is more expensive than all the other eggs. I'm buying this one. And then I walk back, I throw the egg at my friend, and I hatch a Titanic out of
Oh,
one egg.
that's very interesting too, because that's the most expensive one. That kind of reminds me of the exploit Cassie found.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could see inside of the exclusive eggs. That was crazy. Let me guess you want this agony from that too.
Yeah, he's actually holding on to that for me until after the event when I can actually start selling stuff and buy
Yeah,
it.
when you can afford it.
Yeah, if you see in the chat, I said, "Uh-oh, bat." You could see a rainbow Titanic while Corrupt Agony was hatched.
Oh my.
Yeah, he was hoping no more would hatch because when he bought his, I think only two existed, and then another one hatched, and now another one. So now it's four exist.
God damn.
Yeah, he paid a pretty penny for that one, so hopefully he didn't lose any wealth on that. I would actually buy it from him if I was rich enough.
Man, I feel broke in this lobby. Look at me. 20 billion? You 200 billion. Bat 2 trillion. Just adds a number zero to every single person.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Bat. I'm like, dude, I don't know how you got so rich.
I'm pretty sure Bat's like works for cosmic values, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly what his answer was. He was like, I'm not the cosmic value manager uh, for no reason. And yeah,
Yeah,
it makes
because
sense. He
they
knows he
they
knows
trade
the
a lot.
trade. He's really big on trading.
Yeah, I had a friend that literally could trade anything. So he helped me out
Mm-hmm.
trading a little bit.
Yeah.
But then he just like kind of disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've asked Bat before. I'm like, if I give you 20 billion, will you trade it for me and then keep some of the profit for yourself? He's like, 20 billion ain't enough.
20 billion ain't enough. Yeah.
He'll probably make like 5 billion profit for himself, and then I'll make probably 5 billion. And come on, Bat,
Yeah.
do something with my value here. Come on, help me gain. And he is actually going to help me to learn how to trade. Um,
Trading is really fun.
yeah, I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to trading because I don't want to get scammed, and I also don't want to trade for a pet that's not valued correctly.
Same, same.
So,
I had the one good trade, and that felt so nice.
yeah, I've had a few. Like one of the biggest trades for me, well, the biggest trade for me was for my wife. She hatched, I believe, the sixth secret banana when the secret pets were new, and I traded it for 4 Titanics to ZOMG.
You're gonna find the right person.
So 4 Titanics for it, and it's not, I don't even think it's worth a Titanic now.
Yeah. I used to have a rainbow swirl,
Hmm.
the secret item. I traded it for like 11 billion, and then the guy literally 10 minutes later was bragging about flipping it for 14 bill. I was like, bruh, I was trying to get rid of that pet for like months,
Yeah.
and now you just like flip it in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Um,
that's sadly happened to me before. I traded a pet away, and then the person came back to brag like an hour later, saying that they flipped it for
what's the
so much
point of
more.
even bragging? Like, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, they're people need to be raised better.
Yeah,
But yeah. So, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I'm pretty sure we talked about every single thing ever.
Yeah, yeah. It's a pretty long podcast. 2
Yep.
hours and 16 minutes recording so far.
What's the longest one?
This might be it. I think with Power Max, I probably hit 2 hours and like 4 minutes or so.
Yeah, Power Max is a really interesting person.
Yeah, yeah. What?
Like, isn't he still one of the richest people in the game?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I see now, Bat 14th on the richest. Okay.
Bat Tech 14th richest on the.
On the leaderboard. Fast Smash. Man, why can't I be Night Fox?
Oh,
I
this
want to
is
be a
one.
part of these rich people gang.
Yeah.
I'm just not lucky.
Oh, Bunny Zombie number 16. That's Power Max's wife.
Wife?
Yeah.
I thought they were just friends.
I'm pretty sure I asked him about that in the podcast with him, and I'm pretty sure he said wife
Oh, damn.
instead of girlfriend, wife. But yeah, they met on Roblox, met in real life, and the rest is history.
God damn. Imagine meeting your wife on Roblox. That is something crazy to say. Hey, how did you guys meet? Oh, Roblox.
You guys met on a kids game?
Two adults on a kids game.
Yeah. But all right, dude. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. And
No
it was a
problem.
great conversation. I really enjoyed myself. It was definitely worth waking up at 4:30 in the morning to come record it with you. Even though I
Yeah,
mixed up the times up a little bit and
that's
yours.
fine. I would have been extremely sleepy if it was at that time.
Yeah, I brought my espresso machine into the computer room, made myself some espresso, and had to talk to myself just to get the wake up voice out, so I didn't sound tired. But yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time. And for those wondering how to enter to get that huge pet signed by Shy, just what do you want them to do?
I don't even know. Like they could do the usual like, subscribe, and comment, but you could also make this unique and
Hmm.
like I don't know, guess a number 1 from 100.
Guess the number from 1 from 100. All right,
Yeah, you can just decide what that number is.
all right. So we'll do that. Uh, Write down your username and guess a number between 1 and 100, and we'll pick one of the comments as the winner.
I'll also be given a bit of cheap uses to people that comment their username,
All right, cool.
so more people can win,
That's
except
awesome.
for one. I wonder how much people will actually like do it because this is like far into the podcast.
You'll be surprised. A lot of people do actually listen all the way to the end.
Damn, I wonder what the average view duration of these are.
In the first 2 days of the Nixie one, it was over 200 hours.
Holy,
And that one right now has under 800 views.
200 hours for 800 views
Yeah,
is crazy.
yeah. It, it really is. It's a really good setup if you want a lot of watch hours. Especially, I don't expect a lot of little kids to be listening this long. They'll probably listen
Obviously.
for like 5 minutes and be like, okay, this is boring. But a lot of the adult people in the community, they're definitely listening to the whole thing.
Yep.
But all right, dude.
Do you have like any other like future guests you want on the podcast?
One that I'm trying really hard to get is LC. He said he was going to listen to the Nixie one and let me know. Still haven't heard back. Um,
Yeah.
I want people from other games. I don't want to be a pet simulator podcast. I want to be a
Yep.
Roblox podcast. So I'm looking for developers. I'm looking for YouTubers, UGC artists, just pretty much anybody that can spike my interest in them. You know?
Yeah, hit up my man. He needs them Roblox developers. He needs Roblox YouTubers.
Yeah, I really want more Roblox developers.
Imagine a Creecraft podcast. That'd be crazy.
Hey, maybe one day we'll have a Creekcraft and
Yeah.
Sabrina Bright. My wife has been suggesting me getting in contact with them, but you know,
Getting in contact with people is not easy.
no, it's not. You got to know people to get in contact with them. I'm pretty sure I could ask like Night Fox, be like, Night Fox, can you get Sabrina Bright, Russo, uh, any of those people? I'm pretty sure he'll put in a word for it. Um,
Yeah.
another two other people that I really really want. and I don't think I will get them. I might get one of them, but the other one I might not. Is Preston and Hazim.
Oh, dude, Preston would be crazy. Cause
Yeah.
like, I've heard his voice a couple times, but that's just like, he's not really he's like very anonymous. He's
Hmm.
very not in the community. He
Yeah.
like just recently started tweeting,
Yeah.
and
And that's the major reason why I really want him on, is because it's just,
yeah, nobody knows anything about him.
yeah. Same thing with Hazim. Hazim, nobody really knows much about him. Just they just know he's young, and everything he's put out on Twitter, like the story about him telling his mother about
Yep.
everything. But other than that, nobody really knows much.
The closest connection I have to Hasm is when I got donated 10,000 Robux at the start of Please Donate
Mm,
from him.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that was way super crazy back then.
Yeah, if I was to do a podcast with him, I'll make sure to do it and please donate just to see if I get a donation. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, again, thank you again for coming on to podcast. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna love this one, even though it's a little long. But yeah, I
Yeah,
really
thank you for
appreciate it.
having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Maybe again in the future, if you got anything you're working on, you want to talk about it and show everybody, just let me know. We'll schedule another podcast if you ever decide to make a game or a new channel or something.
Alrighty.
All right. All right. So, thank you everybody for listening. Be sure to enter that giveaway, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.